All right, we're here at a cafe in Belgrade in Serbia, obviously. You can see nice sunny day. We are at the Espresso Bar, kind of near the main touristy area. These are the vibes in the area, all right? So check that out. Now, with that said, we are going to be talking about the money situation in this video. So let's get this all situated. I have a nice little, what is this? French press, Peruvian specialty blend of coffee, or single origin, so maybe not a blend, whatever. Not that important. We'll get into the price and all that good stuff here in a moment. Absolutely fantastic cup of joe right here, though. So, first things first. Well, actually, we'll do that here in a moment. They use the Serbian dinar here, I believe, and it's about 100 dinar to $1 US. So, I mean, it depends when you come, and that isn't the exact exchange rate. It's actually a little bit higher than that. But it's good enough for the purpose of this video, right? So that is one thing you need to know. They don't use euros. They have their own currency and all that good stuff, okay? And then the next thing is, this is like a hybrid of a cash and cardless society, because a lot of the places you'll want to go, they are going to be cash only. So I have had the pleasure of getting cash quite a few times, because all the other places I've been on this trip was significantly more card friendly than this place has been. So that's one thing to note. You'll probably want to ask, hey, do you accept card before going to some of these places? So be very, very aware of that. Even in places you wouldn't expect them to not accept card. Like, I've been to places that are fairly expensive in comparison to, you know, like the higher class places, and they were cash only. So that was a bit surprising. But with that said, let's take a look at some of the prices here. So for this was $6.50 USD. And this whole thing, you know, got me, you know, 3, maybe 4 of these cups filled. So not too terrible there. And once again, this is like specialty coffee, right? It says premium micro lot bean. So, and then they also have single origin coffee as well. And I guess I'll just show you guys the prices here. And hopefully it zooms in. Hopefully you can see that. If not, it is what it is. I'll just give you a couple of standard prices. The espresso is about $2.50. The double espresso is about $3.20. The flat white is about $3.60. If you're going premium, it's $3.80. Standard Americano is $2.50 to $2.70, okay? And then, like I said, I go with the French press, which is $5.50 for a single origin bean and $6.50 for the more premium beans. And the premium beans, they had Peru and Ethiopia. I went with the Peruvian one. So there is that to note. And then otherwise, maybe we will cut to another scene. Well, hello there, folks. We are at a traditional Serbian restaurant right in the heart of things. Let me pull it up here. It's called Restaurant Mil Halo. Check it out right there. Hopefully you can see it. We are gonna try a bunch of Serbian food, and then I will give you my thoughts. So with that said, let's flip the camera around so you can see the vibes going on around here. Just soak it in, soak it in. Nothing but good times, and hopefully good food to be had. And then we will come back with photos of the food, the overall rating, and all that good stuff. So stick around, and I will talk to you more here in a moment. All right, gentlemen, this is a rakia, the national drink of Serbia. It is fermented from plum and it is quite high in alcohol content. It is served in this fancy little glass you can see, special glass just for rakia. And we are gonna throw it down the hatch, but first, a little information. The guy was telling me when you welcome someone into your house, typically you welcome them with a glass of rakia. And there are different types of rakia. Some are from plums, some are some grapes, some are from apricot and peaches. There's a whole list that they can be made from. But another thing to know is when you cheers with this, you cheers with the whole table and you don't break eye contact because that can be seen as disrespectful. So with that said, cheers, didn't break eye contact with the camera. That is really smooth. It's really good. It's kind of soft for the alcohol content, and I would actually highly recommend that. I might have a little bit more if you know what I'm saying. So with that said, cheers boys, enjoy the video. I hope you're enjoying the video, and come bring yourself to Belgrade and try some of this lovely, lovely beverage. All right, the food is here. I was ordering, and the guy is like, "Oh, that's too much food." And I said, "I'm from the United States. We're fatties. Trust me. I just want to try it all." But it does look like a lot of food, and we're gonna dig in and see. I got like a gourmet patty. It's beef and bacon and pork, I think. So check that out. Got a couple different sauces. Got a spicy pepper, and that is baked beans with sausages in it somewhere. So let's go ahead and give this a whirl. And we'll just put you guys, gotta rearrange here, like right here. Yeah? Yeah? Boom. Okay. So, I already tried this, the hot pepper, but it's good. Yeah. That is ridiculously good. I approve. Now, let's try some of this bean stuff. The guy said this is one of his favorite foods. He can eat it literally all day, is what he said. I don't even like beans, but it's pretty good. The gravy or whatever you call it, it's hot, so I look a little, never mind. Okay. And then he said you just put this stuff on here and eat it. So, let's try it. Ooh, that's good. Some good stuff.
All right, I'm gonna get back to eating, but you should check this place out for yourself.
All right, to wrap up my Serbian food experience, here is what I will say. So I do think it is a bit overpriced. Now, it's not anything crazy. I'll share with you what the total was at the end, but it was a little bit more expensive than I had anticipated, which is fine, no problems. It's in the touristy area, so that is to be expected. And so really no harm, no foul. But if I had to ding it on any aspect, it would be the fact that, in my opinion, it is slightly overpriced. The quality is good, the service is good, the food was good. And so with that, the only issue is probably not the best value for your money. But once again, that is a bit nitpicky. I think it was $50 US in total. And another thing is they asked for a service charge. So maybe that's in the touristy area, because that is the only time I got asked to add a tip in my entire time in Belgrade. So do with that information what you will. And with that said, we will wrap up the video here, and I will see you guys in the next video. Peace.